Hello and welcome everyone, my name is Stefan and this is the Portkeys EVF version 3, a piece of gear I've been looking so forward to adding to my Pocket 6K kit. An EVF that is, not the Portkeys EVF necessarily. You see, I'm the type of person that just hasn't been able to make field monitors work, especially outside during the day. So does it solve my problem? Well, to give a cop-out answer, yes, kind of. Really, it's because my only option. To give another cop-out answer, I would say if you're looking for a secondary method of monitoring your footage and you're looking at getting this, then I would maybe suggest looking otherwise. Let's get into it. So what's working really well here? Well, it's compact and lightweight while feeling solid. The EVF doesn't add a lot of weight to the kit, and I like that. The EVF also offers good isolation. There are no light leaks, so you're able to see the display really well. And the display actually provides a good, luminance/exposure reproduction. I would only say it lacks in the color and detail criteria, but we'll get into that more. I like that it's battery powered and the batteries last quite a while actually, 3 to 4 hours in my use. The connection is reliable, I haven't had an issue with the image not showing up on the display, and boot up time is pretty quick. So I turn it on and it's right there and it's ready. I like that. And that's pretty much where the good stuff ends, to be honest. So let's talk about what's not working so well. Portkeys did some cost cutting with this in certain areas so that they can improve upon others, or at least that's the idea. To be honest, it's kind of hard to pinpoint where the money was spent. I have to say, it seems like there's cost cutting all over this thing. Starting with the display. Even though it does a good job at giving you somewhat accurate values, it lacks in detail and color reproduction. I find it really hard to pull focus with this thing. My workaround that has been to go into the settings and increase the display sharpness, which if you have done that on any display, it just muddies up the image and it makes things worse. And the worst part is that it makes all the other issues even more prominent, even more bad. And the color accuracy issue, I'm finding that it has to do with the color temperature, because when I set the display inside to match the Pocket 6K display during the day, it's fine, it's doing a good job. But when the nighttime comes and that color temperature changes, it's off again. And so that's annoying. I'm constantly having to change the color or having to find a happy medium. But it's not an ideal solution for neither in that case. The display feels small and distant rather than large and close. It's hard to tell whether there are good things or bad things about the display, because you just don't have a good way of viewing the display. Which brings me to my point and to what everyone on the internet is talking about. This diopter. It really cripples this product. You can't really tell whether you're getting a good image or not. You can't really tell if you're nailing focus or not. And a lot of those issues really stem from this diopter. It doesn't lock. And so it's constantly changing, and you have to be mindful of that. Like sometimes I'll look through the EVF and I have to double check if I'm in focus or if the diopter moved. I'm having a tough time reading camera info because it's displayed at the bottom or in the corners, and the corners in this thing are just blurred. You're not going to be able to see them. And wearing a glasses, it feels like an obstacle because I can't get closer or more inside this thing. Yeah, unfortunately those were the things that I found to be bad. Let's get to the ugly. No, I'm kidding. I was heartbroken when I received this product, because when I put the battery in it and I turned it on, there was a piece of dust on the display inside, and I knew I was done immediately with this thing. I'm gonna return it, tried shaking it off, it just won't come off. It's stuck there. And so, I just thought, oh God, it is what it is. But I have to say, customer service is great. I actually messaged Portkeys about this, and they were able to offer me a refund. Not a full refund, a percentage. Another thing I have to ask is, this is the third version of this product, and this main issue with the diopter has been addressed by so many people, but we don't seem to have a solution yet. And I have to ask why. I truly think that this is a great product, and Portkeys do care about the indie filmmaking community. I think there is potential here, and it could be unlocked with a proper diopter. In an idealistic world, I would think like the solution could be backwards compatible. Just imagine Portkeys having a solution that can send out to people with the old iteration of this product, and they would be able to replace it, and now, boom, they're happy, and they can recommend it, and they can be proud of it. But that's just my positive mentality, I guess. But that's it, really. Like I said, I'm at a point where monitors just don't work whatsoever for me, that I'm able to make this work even with its downsides. So please understand that. But with that said, thank you so much for watching and listening. I hope this has been helpful for you. Yeah, take care.